Hello, everyone. This is Lovely Austin here.
And I'm Chauncey Morris Jr., and welcome to the Journey to Becoming Whole podcast.
I understand or understood that, of course, the regular, romantic relationship aspect of things. Then there's the business aspect, relationship aspect of things. What is your take about just friendship?
Oh, man. Oh, man, I could write a book. Because I remember when I had no friends, and I remember when I had a gazillion friends. I think the thing that I want to say I'm a 50-year-old man, so it's definitely different from when I was 20, 30, 40, and so on and so forth. Because I'm loaded with a lot of experience and had a lot of relationship, and so have you.
Oh, yeah.
What I want to say is I've been able to enjoy now in my life multiple friendships, multiple types of friendship on different levels with different people. I'm way more mature in my application of one thing. It's only one thing that I changed after all these years, and that is how I apply myself. That's the difference. The difference is all of the relationships that I've been in, I'm going to say hundreds, I wouldn't say thousands. All of the relationships that I've been with, friendship that I've had, and my pursuit of them, and my pursuit of maintaining it according to them. At 50, the remaining relationships that I have are all healthy because I've created balance for myself.
Okay.
And that's where I have my peace. Where there wasn't balance, I didn't even have to worry about not being friends anymore. People will let go of you when they don't have nothing to hold on to.
Oh.
Because some people are friends for a reason.
Yeah.
And when you sit down and take the time, any one of us, to evaluate why somebody's in my life,
yeah,
you will be able to see what you haven't been seeing. And once you accept that, the reality of that, then you can healthily, let me say that clearly, healthily determine how you should apply your life in that situation. Yeah. It's important that we understand that if we're not careful, our friendships are parasitic.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So it's just like a tapeworm, for example, that can grow. Tapeworms grow, and they accommodate themselves in our short and long intestine. And if you're not careful, if they will grow to the full length, and our intestines, long and short, laid out on the table, is 30 feet. And a tapeworm will grow 30 feet inside of you and only eat enough food so that it may grow but not be detected.
Yeah.
Friends will do the same thing.
Ooh.
So it's not the tapeworm's fault that it's not detected. I have to be, concerned about my health enough.
Ooh.
If I'm not cleansing, if I'm not eating right, but we having a great time, the tapeworm is going to enjoy everything you're eating, even though it's detrimental to your health. We have to be that deep when it comes to friendship.
Good gracious. That was such a good analogy.
There's levels to friendship. Now, the next thing I'm going to say that I teach in counseling is categorize everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that's your friend may not be your close friend, and your close friend may not be your best friend. Like, categorize people. Well, some people are your work friends, schoolmates.
True. Yeah.
Don't allow, and I've made this mistake, don't allow everyone to have access to the inner you.
That's it.
So that God, Big G, G-O-D, whoever y'all call God, the creator, whoever, that's freely given to us. We have permission from the universe to discern everyone. Yes. And if someone has a problem with that, then it should be an indicator in you that there's something wrong. Because what are you hiding, or what is it that you don't want me to see that makes you uncomfortable or has a concern with you with being with me? See, I have to talk like that because I've been bedazzled. Now, what I wanted to say on the show, I told you I was going to say, I was a love whore. Yeah. I grew up a hateful child. When I got in, because I was forced into the church, and you hear love, 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 love. When I actually gave my life to the Lord, as the Christian religion process is, the one thing I will say that I fell in love with was the love of Jesus. I knew nothing in life that matched what I was learning about Jesus' love. And that became my mantra for how my heart changed. Yeah. And I went from hating everybody masterfully to loving everybody. I went from one extreme to the next. Well, of course, it's not that it was bad. It was just that I didn't understand that people could see that and they will befriend you to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Ignorantly or intentionally.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of things that I had to correct in my life because I was so open, because I love people so much and so hard. And they was like, yeah, that's what I was looking for. It was detrimental to my career. It was detrimental to my family. It was detrimental to, my personal growth. We should be at peace within ourselves, questioning everybody. I'm not talking about trust. That's a whole nother thing. Yeah. But just to be able to categorize who and what people are.
All right. Well, look, I have one more thing and we will wrap it up. So I wrote, in preparing, for today, I wrote down a couple things, but with the flow of where we went today, there's just one more question I have left.
Yes.
Why is it hard to leave even when you know it's unhealthy?
The first thing that comes to my mind, and I'll make it personal again, even though my personal experience is not everyone else's, is that we become codependent on what we're getting in a friendship, even if it's not good for us. Okay. And it signifies that we don't realize that those people is fulfilling something in us. Yeah. Now, the sad thing is, it's difficult because we don't, and I said this in a couple podcasts before, we don't love us enough to let go for the greater good of ourselves. Yeah. We are fearful to let go because that emptiness in us that person has filled in us is so gratifying. It's easier to hold on, to let go and put something better or right in that same space. It's the space and the emptiness that we fear removing that person. So
it's fear.
It is a fear there.
Attachment.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an energy that we are addicted to.
Oh, wow.
That's your word. It's an energy. So you make me feel a certain type of way, and I am dependent upon that. Wow. You're feeding something in me.
Yeah, you're getting something out of it.
Yes. even though it's toxic. Now, and it could be a string of things, but and when we do counseling, that people call me the doctor because I'm going in, and that's what I'm breaking down the whys. We're gonna go into because if we just talk about the problem and then give a diagnosis, what's fixed? I have to help. You have to help me get to the place where we can identify the reasons why. Because there's reasons why we won't let go. And for me, it usually is a laundry list of things. Every now and then, it may just be one thing. But I need your help because that means we're going to have to go inside you.
Yeah.
And really do some surgery. And I'm like,
yeah.
I realize again that if we are doing it spiritually, there's something holding you hostage with that person. Now, if we go surface level, they may be terrible friends but good in bed. If we go surface, they may be a terrible friend, but they well-to-do. They may be a terrible friend. You can't trust them. They don't keep your secrets, but you keep them being in your company and make you feel like if we have to get down to the why. Because the sad thing is if we go spiritual again, y'all bear with me out there. If we go spiritual, the longer the progression, the deeper the soul tie. So now, and not to mention that not only do we have a soul tie, but if we're intimate, we're also exchanging DNA. And then the DNA will create a combined us that a female's going to have while not resolving what was actually wrong. That's why I said before, I say this a lot, you're not going to hear it. Sometimes we end up sleeping with the people that we were supposed to be friend and help. We end up trying to make love the wrong way to the wrong people. And then we get a delicious child from it.
Not a delicious child.
Then you have your DNA and their DNA conceived a child from a person that after you discern, you didn't even like. You wasn't even compatible. And now we have to be in relationship in order for that child to still get what it needs. Even though I miss not getting down to the why. Because if you get down to the why, you won't sleep with them.
Woo!
How can I say that? Because I'll give you an example. You'll find a good man. He's beautiful. He's just handsome, hair right, well built. He look like everything you want him to look. You hook up with him. Y'all dating. Y'all having fun. The loving good and everything. Until time go by, that onion unfold. It start you like, yo, you got mama issues. You don't know how to talk to women. You don't understand about intimacy. You're really not that smart. You talk a lot. You start peeling that onion. And then all of a sudden, that handsome man, which you couldn't wait to taste, now he's literally, you want to vomit everything that he is. I'm just using that as an example because he started off perfect and then you begin to digest. Oh, it's a reason why you single. It's a reason why, there's a reason why you going through a lot of women because you can't hold water with a woman.
Wow.
And it's the same thing with a beautiful woman. On the outside, she, we call her a 10. She's everything I could ever dream of. And that includes even my thoughts of her body and my porn fantasy that she gonna do everything I've always dreamed of. Time will pass and you realize that she's not supportive. She's not self-sufficient. She doesn't have a leadership quality about her. She is self-serving. You're looking for a wife and she's self-serving. She doesn't know how to build because her personality and her way of life is so consuming. You wouldn't have the money and the time to build anything with her. So now,
wow,
y'all done hooked up, and this woman that you found out you really don't like is now your baby mama.
You can do a whole series on this one.
I'm just,
golly.
all I'm saying is, and that'll come from me not discerning my friendship. You end up, I hate to say it, but some people have got married with the people that they should have been good friends with and left it there.
Yeah.
I'm not against marrying your best friend, but you call someone your best friend for a reason. There are qualities in that relationship that's mutually beneficial, and it's like, I actually, more than just dating you, I enjoy being around you.
Right.
My life is full with you in it.
Yeah.
Because I've heard time and time again, don't marry your best friend. Don't marry your best friend.
I've heard that.
I find it foolish.
Yeah, I don't agree. Like,
I'm
everything
like,
in me doesn't
why
like that.
do I want to spend eternity with somebody I don't like?
Right.
When the worst things are happening to me and I turn to you and you have nothing for me because you don't like me anyway, and like, where does that go? How much?
Wow.
How much money in your salary and my salary going to fix the fact that we really don't want to be together?
Wow.
Are we going to stay there for the kids? The kids know you don't like each other. I don't care how much money, how many Jordans you put on the little boy, and how many dresses and hair done. The kids know the truth. You're not hiding from them. It's better that we stay together for the kid. You don't know that you've created a living hell for those kids. It'd be better off that y'all leave and let them see you gather yourself, get some counseling, and be whole by yourself than to be half their whole life, and then when the kids graduate,
Good Lord.
the marriage failed because
It happens a lot.
we didn't do the work.
It happens a
So
lot.
I'm passionate about doing the work now, investigating, asking questions, and as anybody who know me, anybody who's in a relationship know me, I ask a lot of questions.
Yes.
I talk.
Yeah.
If something's on my mind, I say it.
Yeah.
If I'm wondering something about you, I'm going to ask you.
That's very true.
I have to.
Yeah.
Because you, the person, don't know that in order for me to be in a relationship with you, I study you.
Yeah.
I study you to the most finite detail. I know facial changes, mood changes. I know what you normally like to do. You know why? Because in a friendship, if you really want to be a type of person to be a service to somebody, you're attentive to them like someone waiting you at a table.
Yeah.
Would you like something else? You didn't ask me, but if you look like you need something, I like to ask you to show you that I'm ready to serve.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a love language for me to study people.
Yeah.
I will get to know you intimately. I'll learn details about a person that they didn't tell me.
Yeah. And
I'll be in your
I'm
business.
a witness.
I'll be in your business. I'll know the good, bad, and different and feel comfortable versus most people present everybody the best of themselves.
Yeah.
And so when the other you show up, they thrown off. I don't get thrown off if I've been studying you. It's like, no, you having a bad day. Even if you say, no, I'm fine. It's like, well, no, you're not. But I realize keep asking you is going to irritate you. You're not ready to talk. My mind talk like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm going to hold off. Especially when you giving me one word answers.
Yeah.
Chauncey, back off. Give them the space.
Space.
So that's comes from being in bad relationship and realizing that half of it was my fault.
Gotcha.
We're going to have to cut off
We
right there.
do. Oh gosh, I want to keep going. Is there is there a couple of sentence long way that you can suggest when someone realizes they need to separate from a person? How? Because I think that's, I'm about the how. How, or would you suggest that they start that process of detachment? Because that is really hard for most people.
Most people are not going to like what I'm about to say.
No.
Maybe it should feel like I should take my time and really think about the answer.
Okay.
But I'm going to go against my nature and say, when you feel that a relationship is that toxic and that damaging to each other,
Yeah.
it's time to have a conversation right now.
With that person.
Yes. It's not time to talk to everybody else. It's not time to call mama or daddy or talk to your best friend. You need to rip the Band-Aid off, because anything else is still going to lead to destruction. And it's not about destroying the relationship. It's how do we cordially end this mess that we gotten ourselves into. That is the most respectful way to approach it, is to be honest and truthful. Some of the stuff that happened to you was disrespectful, and it hit you blindly because the right, truthful, upfront conversations wasn't given to you. Because if it was as brutal as what someone is trying to convey to you, you didn't get a chance to give no explanation. There was no verbal communication, so that even if the answer was still it needed to end, it could have ended the right way. So for me, based upon all of the things I've been through personally and we've been through personally, I am the rip the Band-Aid guy. Confront it, because what else are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the right moment to say it?
There's really no right moment.
Because I know you don't like me anymore. I know you're not attracted to me anymore. I know if you don't want me, what are we waiting for?
Right.
What if you don't want to be with me? What tangible energy and connection is holding us together? So when the agreement to stay together is gone, if we don't rip the Band-Aid off, the process, as I've seen and we've all experienced, it can get volatile. And somebody can end up in the hospital or worse. Somebody in prison or on death row, and somebody else not here anymore. So before it gets to that, in my opinion, is you got to tell them. Stop talking about them to other people. Stop talking about it. Don't unless you're talking to someone that's going to give you constructive criticism and direction on how to proceed better or forward in the bad situation. Because it's going to get worse. So that's, and again, if you got children involved, they getting it all.
Yeah, they are.
I watch my parents fight. They're not here anymore, so there's no shame. But I grew up in one of the most toxic marriages known to man. You wouldn't know that by me, the man, and myself. But really, I seen the worst of what marriage. When my daddy was an alcoholic, my parents used to fight. It was damning. It was damage. It was damning to my soul to see that. I was thrown off as a kid. I had to get help. I remembered my mother crying. This is my last point. I remember my mother crying. She was in the room. Daddy and her had a fight. My daddy said something or did something to my mom, or maybe she found out he was with another woman. Whatever it was, she was crying all day. It was during the summertime I was home. That was a time they didn't let me get no job. I was standing to the door. I was tired of my mom crying. She had been crying half my life. And I said, Mom, why are we still here? Why don't you just leave him again and get a divorce? Why do we keep coming back? And she just cried. I was too young to understand the magnitude of what I was saying, but my heart was speaking something that I just had to say to my mom because I was tired of what I saw.
Yeah.
And my mother and father separated probably 4 or 5 times in my life even after that.
Yeah.
So for me, I am a proponent of telling the truth.
Yeah.
No matter...
Just face it.
Because listen, if you tell somebody the truth and they shoot you, that's what was waiting for you anywhere.
Wow.
If you tell somebody the truth, well, not out of disrespect, I never wanted you anyway. I'm just saying, things ain't been what it's supposed to. This is how I feel, like that. That's different. I ain't saying being disrespectful, but I'm saying confront truth with the real problem and stop covering it up. Like, no, you don't take care of me. You don't consider me. I've tried to talk to you. You ignore me. You go into a shell. You shut down. You don't talk to me for months. You hang out with you. Like, whatever the problem is, confront it. And then you'll see that however they react will be the truth. If they don't react in an appropriate way, that's what was waiting for you. But if they, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean to do this. Can we work on it? I'm willing to go to counseling. They gonna tell you their truth.
Right.
So that's why I say rip the Band-Aids off. I mean it.
That is so good. Woo! That was loaded. Y'all. I got so much from that. Any last words at all before we end the podcast today?
Just because relationships end badly don't mean that we are bad.
Wow.
We'll take on the characteristic of the relationship and make it personal to us.
Yeah.
Just because we're always in these same relationship, everything that happened, it wasn't just because of us. It was always a mutual thing. And sometimes we will carry it like it was all my fault, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's mutual.
It is mutual.
So that's the only thing I want to say.
I want to reiterate the ways that we need to really consider compartmentalizing our friendships, relationships, like put people in a category. I don't want to say put them in a box, but definitely put them in a category. That helped me. I will say I haven't had a lot of outside of romantic relationships. I haven't had a lot of friendships. My friendships have been very intentional.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always meant a lot ever since I was young. So yeah, definitely that helped me a lot, even if that meant I didn't have a lot of friends.
Mm-hmm.
I was very okay with not having a lot of friends. So we are going to leave with that. Oh my gosh, this was so good. Woo! Okay, thank you guys for tuning in again. And as always, we are going to leave you with this. You are not behind.
You are not broken.
You are becoming
whole.
whole. Have a great day, y'all. Take care. We'll see you next time. Wow.
This is an Onyx Urban Media Group production.